Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa Thompson of drlisamthompson.com, and welcome to a brand new 3-part series on your mental business toolkit. These are the mindset tools that you need to build a profitable, sustainable online business. And these tools are not only going to serve you in your business, but in all areas of your life. And the best part is they're all free, all right? And you have them within you. So we're going to bring them to your awareness. Now, a lot of times when we think of business, we're always thinking the latest marketing strategies, the latest traffic strategies, the latest scripts of what to say to get leads and close sales. But you have to understand that when you're building a business, mindset is absolutely crucial, because how you think about business, how you think about money, how you think about people, okay, is going to affect your ability to make more sales and reach out to people. Because no matter what business you're in a people business. You are transacting with people, and people do business with those who they know, like, and trust. So your mindset is the foundation on which everything is built, and you can only build so high. You can only build your business so far as your foundation is deep. So I was inspired by this toolkit while I was reading the book, Build an Empire by Elena Cardone. If you do not have that book, this is a must book for your success library. It is an amazing read, and you really need to check it out. It's in the video description. I have the link. You can get it on Amazon in multiple formats. So let's talk about, we're going to focus on 4 of the mental toolkits. Okay, 4 of the mental disciplines you need in your toolkit today. The first one is awareness. Okay, and awareness needs to be, you need to be aware of your surroundings, is to how your environment looks and who the people you are associating with. And you also need to be looking at overall health and well-being. How is your health doing? Okay, those 3 things under awareness are very, very important. What we need to do is we need to activate what's called in our brain the reticular activating system. That's that little center in the brain that subconsciously tells us what to pay attention to. Okay, so think about this. If you are looking at a new car, or you bought a new car, and you're driving down the road, you're going to be more aware of that type of car that others are driving down the road that are similar to yours. Okay, that's an example of the reticular activating system. And so you want that to be heightened for when you are going to be building your business, what you're going to be standing for, what do you need to be doing, you know, your vision. And you need to be aware that you can't be in certain surroundings, you can't be around certain people, you can't have your body be physically in a certain way if you want to grow and have success. So you need to have awareness. That's number 1. Number 2, you need to have commitment. Okay, that means you're making a full decision. You know, when you look at the word decision, Tony Robbins says, you know, and I loved his definition of decision, which means you're cutting off from all possibility. Excuse me. Most of the time, when we make a decision and we have the greatest success is when our backs are to the wall and we make a firm decision that we're going to figure it out and make it work. When you make a firm decision, okay, when you make a half-hearted decision, you don't do anything, okay? When you make a full decision, okay, you're cutting off any and other ways or avenues to get out of it. It's like, this is what we have to do. So, are you making a good decision? Okay, you have to make a, you know, like with my health, I'll give you an example. I was, 2 years ago, was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. And I knew that by working, I work in a nursing home, I've seen the end result of people living with diabetes. And I realized that the trajectory that I was on with my health, I was going to be in that spot where I was going to have some serious health problems. And one of my biggest vices was soda pop. I was drinking 5+ cans of soda a day. So what I had to do is I had to make a firm decision that I was not going to drink soda pop. I had to get it out of my life, and I made that decision. And when I made that decision, that solidified it. When I got home from the hospital the next day, I wound up taking all of the pop in my house, and I purchased this pop right before I was hospitalized. I popped the top open and I flushed it down the toilet. Completely gone. I had, when I made that decision, and since then I have not had a drop of soda pop since. If there's the power in the decision, okay, when you make a commitment like that. Number 3 is discipline. Discipline is huge, and for this reason, the more people fail at losing weight or building a business because they lack the discipline to stay with it consistently. And that means you've got to be, once you make that decision, you've got to be taking action even when you don't feel like it. So if you are working on your business and you know you need to be prospecting, are you going to reach out to that extra person? Or if you're exercising, you don't feel like exercising, you're going to still go out and do some exercise anyway. You need to be a person of your word. You need to be a person of your word. Because what happens then is you're going to be following through and you're going to be building momentum. People get so focused on an end result. Okay, there's activity goals and result goals. People get so emotionally attached to the result goal that they want it in a certain time frame. So when it doesn't happen, they just give up and they quit. Okay, even if they're making incremental progress. So you have to start getting addicted to activity goals and reward yourself with progress. Okay, doing a form of a physical movement to keep you focused, to keep you consistent. You want to reward yourself for progress. The results come from consistent action. And I really think what's happened too, where we as a society have been, we have fallen in this culture rise, is when we see products, they come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Or there's like a 10-day trial to something. And so you're going to say, well, that's our safety net. We'll make, if we got 30 days or 10 days to look at this, and then we can go for the refund. When you're thinking like that, okay, you haven't really made a decision to change. So when you're making that discipline and you're going to keep at it, that's what's going to give you the fortitude, because as your business grows, you're going to get more challenges. You're going to have more obstacles that are going to require you to really stay consistent and stay focused to achieve your dreams. Okay? Which leads us to number 4, which is your purpose. Most times when people start a business, it's because of a form of pain, whether they were laid off or whether a health crisis happened. Unexpected bills came up, okay? And so they are from this place of pain where they need to pay off debt, they need to find a way to bring in extra income. Well, pain can only carry you so far until a vision pulls you. So you need to be working on a vision of who you want to become. You want to vision cast, create a vision board. You want to sit down and think specifically, what would you be doing if you never had to worry, if money were no object, you had all the money, all the time in the world to you, what would you be doing? And you need to be writing down, who would you be helping? Who would you be serving? What would you be doing with your family? What would you be doing with your time? What attitudes does a successful person at that particular, income level do? Okay, you need to start getting very clear and spend time every day, at least a minimum of 15 minutes, vision casting. I've started doing that for the last 2 months, and I'm telling you, when you do that in the, when you have challenges that come up, it helps keep your mind focused and in the game, or in the past you would want to retreat. It gives you that drive to keep moving forward. So what I do is in the morning, I've stopped waking up and, I don't have my phone in my room anymore. I use just a standard alarm. I wake up at 4 and I spend the first 30 minutes of my day vision casting and reading. So in the first 15 minutes, I listen to a meditation where I'm focusing on the specific dollar amount I want to make, how that's going to make me feel, what am I going to do with that. I'm also thinking of the limiting beliefs that could be self-sabotaging my vision, and I address those and I reframe those to be more empowering. And then I go back and I rethink of that, of overcoming those limiting beliefs with my vision. And that wakes me up, that puts a smile on my face, and that helps me face the day. And then I read from an inspirational or business building book. After I'm done with that, I take a shower, and only then do I start looking at emails. Because when you can create your day and you're not starting in a reactionary mode, you're being proactive, it helps you focus on the decisions and solutions. Because that's what the successful people do. So those are the 4 things you need to be looking at in your toolkit. Number 1, awareness. Number 2, commitment, making a firm decision. Number 3, having the discipline to take consistent action. And number 4, having a vision or purpose that unites you and keeps you moving forward. So there you have it. I hope you got value today. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the next installment. So if you want to make sure you're getting notifications, make sure you're clicking on the subscribe button, and make sure you pick up a copy of Elena Cardone's Build an Empire. You're going to absolutely love it, full of practical information. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.